in general. Johansson is next to star in Paramount's upcoming adaptation of the popular anime Ghost in the Shell. Nancy Grace, who rose to fame as a passionate legal pundit with the Southern draw, announced Thursday that she's walking away from headline news after 12 years on the air. Grace said in a statement, "This fall I'll be leaving headline news, my longtime TV home, with a full heart and endless gratitude. The network has been my extended family for nearly a dozen years, and I'm very proud of the amazing work we've produced together." Grace entered law school at 19 after the murder of her fiancé. She was able to turn her career as a prosecutor in Atlanta into one of the most widely known and divisive figures in the 24-hour news game. She became known as a crusader for victims' rights, bringing to light cases that often focus on women and children. The biggest case of Grace's career was the Casey Anthony trial, whom she referred to online as a top mom. Grace's style brought forth its fair share of criticism, and critics who say that she's more about the controversy than the law. Late New York Times columnist David Carr once wrote, "The presumption of innocence has found a willful enemy in the former prosecutor turned broadcast judge and jury." Though Grace is leaving the network when her contract ends, she hints that she has something else in the works about which she remains tight-lipped. She says, "I will continue my fight for justice across a variety of traditional and news media where victims' voices can reach an entirely engaged audience." Australian rapper Iggy Azalea says she split from 31-year-old NBA star Nick Young because she caught him cheating. Azalea tweeted early Thursday, "I broke up with Nick because I found out he had brought other women into our home while I was away and caught them on the security footage." She added, "This is just like a second shot to the chest, and I feel like I don't even know who the hell it is I've been loving all this time. People in this world are really fucked up." Azalea's post followed rumors she split from Young because he and Kiona Green, the mother of his 4-year-old son Nick Jr., are expecting another child. Azalea addressed the reports in another tweet but couldn't confirm nor deny the rumors. She wrote, "I have never even been told by Nick that his baby mama is pregnant, so if this is true, I'm finding out via E!News." Azalea has announced the breakup on June 19th. It came less than 3 months after Young's teammate D'Angelo Russell secretly recorded him dating women he met while dating Azalea. The video was leaked in March. Legendary musician Paul Simon says he's ready to call it quits. The 74-year-old has been making music for more than half a century, and he recently told the New York Times he doesn't have a desire to continue much longer. Simon said, "Showbiz doesn't hold any interest for me, none." Simon is still touring and making new music. His new album, Stranger to Stranger, was released earlier this year and garnered high praises from critics. He is nearing the end of his 36-day tour and is feeling the effects of the full career. During a performance in Philadelphia recently, Simon was marveled over mountains visible from the stage. After putting on his glasses, though, he found they were actually being big tents. He also mentioned that he needs at least 15 hours of sleep each day and days of rest in between performances. He's preparing for a European tour in the fall near his 75th birthday. After that, he says he wants to travel with his wife, musician Edie Brickell, but has no real concrete plans. He says, "You're coming towards the end." Though many fans would like to see Simon reunite with former partner Art Garfunkel before he hangs up his hat, Simon has said it is out of the question. For now, Simon is focusing on finishing up the leg of his tour, wrapping things up this week in Queens. After that, it's all up in the air. Simon said, "It's an act of courage to let go. I'm going to see what happens if I let go." Rita Ora was hospitalized for exhaustion following a tough day on Wednesday, including a London photo shoot. Ora, the 25-year-old English singer, tweeted a photo of herself attached to an IV in a hospital bed, informing her fans of the situation. Ora wrote, "Today was pretty tough, but I'm getting through it. Thank you all my fans and friends for the support. I love you." Us Weekly reported that Ora had taken part in a photo shoot in London that morning and had been traveling for work on her next album and filming her role in the sequel 50 Shades of Grey. A man was also found guilty of stealing $264,649 worth of property from Ora's home, according to the BBC. Sharif El Amoudin, 26, was determined to be guilty of 10 out of the 12 jurors in Harrow Crown Court for the incident, which occurred on November 28, 2015. Louis Tomlinson is seeking joint custody of his infant son, Freddie Rain. Media outlets confirmed the 24-year-old British singer filed for shared custody of the 5-month-old after TMZ broke the news Wednesday. Tomlinson and ex-girlfriend Brianna Jungwirth welcomed Freddie in January after their split. Sources told TMZ Jungwirth has been inconsistent in allowing Tomlinson to see their son, leading the star to seek 50-50 custody. Insider said Tomlinson believes Jungwirth denied him access out of jealousy of his girlfriend Danielle Campbell. The singer was enthusiastic about spending time with Freddie when he spoke to Capital FM at the Brit Awards in February. He said of fatherhood, "It's great. I'm still getting used to it. It's my first time away from him, so I miss him, obviously, but yeah, it's cool." He revealed, "I actually probably changed 100 nappies before Freddie because I used to help out with my sisters. I hope the baby's first words will be Dad." Tomlinson is best known as a member of the boy band One Direction, who are presently in an indefinite hiatus. Singer will serve as a guest judge on the NBC reality competition America's Got Talent in July. Corey Taylor, the lead singer of the heavy metal band Slipknot, assured fans that he was okay after suffering a fall during a performance following an earlier neck surgery. Taylor confirmed on Twitter that he would perform in West Palm Beach, Florida on Friday as part of the band's tour with Marilyn Manson after suffering a serious fall while performing in Atlanta on Wednesday. He wrote on Thursday, "Hey everybody, I'm fine. Neck still stiff. Luckily I landed on my legs and arms. I'm fine. Please don't worry." Blabbermouth reported several fan accounts stating that Taylor, who was performing in a neck brace after undergoing surgery earlier this month, fell off the stage and had to be supported out of the Atlanta show. Taylor tweeted after the show, "Don't worry, I'm okay. I think that fall was one for the ages. Damn, it hurts, but damn, what a crowd." Prior to the band's first tour stop in Nashville, Taylor retweeted a photo of himself describing his condition as he prepared to perform following surgery. He wrote alongside the hashtag, "Time to work, haven't smoked in 2 months, broken neck, weird scar, not enough coffee." Taylor's unplanned spinal surgery initially delayed the band's North American tour. He was ordered by doctors to refrain from headbanging and jumping. And now let's take a look at what happened on this date in entertainment history. On this date in 1984, PG-13 rating debuts. The Motion Picture Association of America, which oversees the voluntary rating system for movies, introduced a new rating, PG-13. The MPAA, which was founded in 1922 as a trade group representing the American film industry, announced its first rating system on November 1st, 1968, in response to groups seeking better guidelines to help parents determine whether or not a movie was child appropriate. Jack Valenti, a former assistant to President Lyndon Baines Johnson and the president of the MPAA from 1966 to 2004, was instrumental in developing the new rating system in conjunction with the National Association of Theater Owners and the International Film Importers and Distributors of America. The initial ratings categories were G, appropriate for all ages; M, for mature audiences but all ages admitted; R, persons under 16 not admitted without an accompanying adult; and X, no one under 17 admitted. The M category was eventually changed to PG. Parental guidance suggested the R age limit was raised to 17, and on this date in 1984, the PG-13 category was added to indicate film content with a higher level of intensity. According to the MPAA, the content of a PG-13 film may be appropriate for a child under 13 years old. It may contain very strong language, nudity, non-explicit, strong, mildly bloody violence, or mild drug content. On August 10, 1983, the action film Red Dawn, starring Patrick Swayze and Charlie Sheen, became the first ever PG-13 movie to be released in theaters. Starting in 1990, every film given an R rating also received a shorter explanation as to whether it contained violence, drug use, nudity, or hard language. This policy was later expanded to PG and PG-13 movies. Additionally, the X rating was changed to NC-17, anyone 17 and under not admitted, because it was believed that X had come to connote pornography. Henry and June, which opened in U.S. theaters in October 1990, was the first film to be rated NC-17. According to the MPAA, the NC-17 rating does not mean obscene or pornographic in the common or legal meaning of those words, as should not be construed as a negative judgment in any sense. The rating simply signaled that the content is appropriate only for an adult audience. All MPAA movie ratings are voted on by Los Angeles-based rating boards whose members are all parents from diverse backgrounds. And as your entertainment report for Friday, July 1st, 2016, I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back on Tuesday to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's REYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Everyone have a great weekend and happy Independence Day. Good night, and God bless you all.